Okay, folks, today we're going to learn all types of factoring at the same time. Okay, I want an X on that 30. Okay, all right, now, how many terms do you have? You have 2. So when there's 2, GCF, and you check for DOPS. Okay, so I make a GCF box, and then a DOPS box where I just write the word DOPS, make 2 parentheses with a plus minus. So GCF, I do not have a negative in front. I do have X on both these. So X goes here, and then I'm going to look at 15 and see what I can divide 30 by. So 115, 2 is a decimal, 3, 5, 4 is a decimal, and then 5, I already have it. Okay, so let's see if we can divide 30 by 15. You can, it's 2. So 15x is the GCF. So 15x goes here, and then I'm going to divide by 15x. Okay? So x minus 2. Now, is x minus 2 a DOPS? I mean, you got your minus, but just x is not a DOPS. It has to be the second power. So forget that, and that's my answer. 15x times x minus 2. Okay? Next, plan. How many terms are there? There's 3, so this is going to be a GCF T-chart problem. I'm going to put a 1 there, go for it. Space parentheses. And then my T box, I split in half. A equals 1 question mark. Okay? GCF, and by the way, you're wondering why do you split in half? Well, my T chart, and then if I actually find something, I'm going to make the parentheses down here. No negative, you don't have X on everything, and 1's your smallest number, so that makes no GCF. Okay, then I ABC. So 1 times negative 36 is negative 36, so it's negative, so I'm looking for a difference of the B absolute value of 5. So 136, 218, not there yet, 312, that's 9, 4 and 9, boom, 4 and 9. Now is A equal to 1? Yes, I just need 2 parentheses. 1x squared is x times x, and then I put 4 and 9. Now we got a negative 5, so we have to have more negative than we do positive. And if it's a difference, they have to be opposite signs, so plus. Now there was no GCF, so that's my answer right there. X plus 4 times x minus 9. Next problem. 3 terms, GCF, T. It's either 2 terms or 3 terms, folks. So now I do my T table, A equals 1 question mark. So GCF, do I have a negative in front? Nope. If you did, you'd put a negative there. Do you have X on everything? Nope. 6 is your smallest, so 1, 6, 2, 3. These are not divisible by 6. They're not all divisible by 3. They're not all divisible by 2, so no. So A, B, C. I take 7, A times C. It's positive 42, so it's positive, so I'm going to be looking for a sum that equals the B absolute value of 17. Okay? So 142, nope. 2 and 21, nope. 42 divided by 3 is boom. Okay? Is A equal to 1? No. So that means 4 parentheses. Again, you can't just make 2 if the A is not equal to 1. Okay? That's not going to work. So A is 7, so 7 and 7, and then 3, 14. So minus 17, I put minus on 14. Sum means the signs have to be the same. So that if I know that's minus 2. A lot of people think sum means you put a plus there. No, it depends. If that sign was plus, I would have, but it wasn't. It's minus. So 7x minus 3 can't divide. We can divide those by 7, x minus 2. There was no GCF. If there was, I'd put it down here, but there isn't. So the answer is 7x minus 3 times x minus 2. Okay, next problem. plan. GCF DOPS, because there's two parentheses, difference of perfect squares. Okay, so space parentheses, pretty much they're all GCF. Okay, and then DOPS, question mark. Might not be, okay? Might be, might not be. First I got to do the GCF though. I have a negative in front. I don't have X on everything, so don't put an X, and then 2 and 50. Pretty sure you can divide those both by 2. So -2, now don't be lazy, underline and put -2. So that's going to be 1x to the second minus 25. Now let's see if you have a dot. So you have a minus, so that's possible. 1x squared is x times x, and 25 is 5 times 5. You don't need to do 1x, 1x. If it's 1, it's just x times x. So x plus 5, x minus 5. Now I did have a GCF of -2, so that's got to go down here. Okay, so -2 times x plus 5 times x minus 5. Okay, then the last one, 3 terms, so GCF T. Again, factorings can be easy if you know your steps, okay, your plan. Without a plan, yeah, it's darn near impossible, I get that. GCF, I don't have a negative, I don't have X on everything. Now let's check out 12. I mean, that's kind of a big number. There might be something. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, and that's it. Will these all be divisible by 12? Nope, 15 won't, so 12 won't work. How about 6? Nope, 15 won't divide by 6, we'll get a decimal. 4. 15 won't, it's that darn 15. Now try 3. Yeah, that's 4. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So guess what? 3 works, but it's just 3. We already said there wasn't going to be an X. We already said there wasn't going to be a negative. So 3. And I divide these by 3. So 4x to the second, minus 8x minus 5. So now ABC here, not up here, we're here now. 4 times -5 is -20. You're looking for a difference, because it's negative, of 8. Okay, 1 and 20, no. 2 and 10, that's a difference of 8, sir. A equals 1, no. A equals 4, okay? So I need 4 parentheses. So we're going to put x, and then if A is 4, we're going to put the 4 in front of them, and then 2 and 10. Now I have a -8, so we got to have higher negative, and then difference means they're opposite. Now we can divide these by 2, and that's 2x plus 1. Get rid of that. We can divide these by 2, it's 2x minus 5. Get rid of that. Okay. Now I did have a GCF of 3, so 3 needs to be brought down here because the answer is 3 times 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 5. Because if you look at what I started with, 2x times 2x is 4x squared, but if you take it times 3, it's 12x squared, okay? Same here, 1 times -5 is -5, but times 3 is -15. So that's why that 3 kind of needs to be there, unless you're solving an equation, which we're not. We'll talk more about that tomorrow.